What's good? It's your boy BZ, and we back at it again, real quickity quick, with a quick energy reading or whatever for today before I get my day started and I get out going where I gotta go. Alright, angels, ancestors, and spirit guides of the highest white light, I ask that you protect me and allow my intuition to increase so that I may be able to read the energies and the oracle cards that come out today. I ask that you allow this space to be healing so that any messages or any confirmations that come up or appear helps you have a greater understanding of like whatever it is that you're confused about, or if it's shit that you're not even confused about or shit you're not even aware about. I ask that it just comes into your reality and allows you to heal. All right. All right. I also ask that Archangel Michael protect me and cut off any negative energy as I go into this reading and cleanse the space. All right. So first card out is write something down that you want to bring in or let go of. Burn it and let it go. All right. So you got focused on my money and spontaneous. So right now you could be trying to manifest money in, and I really feel like you could do it very rapidly, but I feel like you kind of have to, you got to get to this stage. You kind of got to actually know what it is that you want to manifest, because yeah, you could be saying you focused on the money, but like, it's what do you want to manifest through making the money type shit. Like, what is your purpose behind working so hard to get the money? And I feel like a lot of people, they don't really focus a lot on the purpose behind it. It's like, oh, I'm just trying to get the money. But we live in a reality where we know like we literally need money to like quote unquote survive. There's a few people out there who have, they have definitely proven that fact wrong, and there's some people who proven that fact right. But what I'm getting for this is, if it's something you really want to manifest, I feel like you need to be focused on it, like, because I feel like something's gonna come spontaneous, like something's gonna come fast, or maybe if you put a lot of focus into this manifestation, it could really come faster than you expect it to. All right, what else? All right, let's shuffle. All right. Y'all, my tea over there just, bro, that hoe. Yeah, look. But y'all see the steam coming off that hoe? A fresh hot cup of tea. All right, so the tea I forgot this hoe do have quotes, but the tea I'm doing today is throat coat tea, and then I'm playing throat chakra music, which is kind of crazy because I didn't even think. I was searching like what to put on. So definitely this could be something about throat chakra. So speaking up and speaking what you want to manifest, like realizing your throat is also a portal for like what you say. So why do you think sometimes like when you say certain stuff, or if you're like that's why they kind of be like watch your thoughts and watch what you say, because certain stuff you say, like there is life and death in the tongue. Like you can speak death, and you can speak good, and you can speak bad. And I feel like, but I've really been guided to say that this really has something to do with manifestation or two. So really speaking about what you want. So you possibly could have been having experiences where like you spoke on something, or you kind of said something, or something about like you talked about something, or you said something. Something dealing with you expressing something, whether it be a good thing or a negative thing. Whatever you expressed or whatever you kind of said you wanted or wanted to experience, I feel like you're now having it, or you're like seeing it happen as you speak on it, as you like think on it or something like that. Okay, let's see what else. All right, so you got stuck, throat chakra in reverse, but it says speaking truth, expression. But if you flip it over, it's throat chakra in reverse, and then nobody but you. So yeah, right now you possibly could be in a stuck energy of feeling like you can't really express yourself, or like if there are certain things that you want to say, like you feeling stagnant within, like you haven't said it, right? So because you have not said it, you could lucky be still stuck on it. All right, so boom. For example, when I used to go through a lot of stuff, and I used to be like, I'm a thinker, so a lot of times, like, if I don't speak up on something, I'm gonna constantly be thinking about it. I'm gonna constantly be like, it's gonna be on my mental until I actually express it or say something about it. You know what I'm saying? And so I feel like it's kind of what this situation is. Like, someone got into a stuck position when they realized like they lost their voice, or like that, you know, it had to be them to speak up for themselves, or it had to be them to try to say what they want. It's not just you see somebody else shit, you like, okay, I want to be in that position. It's like you got to speak for yourself and say like, I want to attain, I want to accomplish this or bring in this. You know, you can't be like, I want what they have, like, because that's, you know what I'm saying, it's not really, because now you're pulling from somebody else's energy versus in your own, and you're not even manifesting your own, really what you want. You just looking at somebody else's shit and then be like, oh damn, their shit, or like their status, or like them, you know. All right, so root chakra. So definitely this might be a time to ground yourself, really start getting out of nature. I mean, even if that is just like shit, just because technically grounding is walking barefoot in grass. So I mean, shit, honestly, bro, I subscribe to it, but I know some other people probably don't subscribe to it. Like, I'm not finna go fucking walk in grass, like the shit's gonna help. But honestly, bro, nature really is healing. It's like, nature really is healing. Where do you think they get majority of the herbs and shit for medicine to heal us, bro? It's literally comes from nature, bro. But people don't think about it because, you know, it's another part of it too, where we also know that a lot of this shit is manufactured and made, like, you know what I'm saying, like in factories and facilities, and so that also puts a distrust in believing, you know what I'm saying, that some of that shit is actually, you know. So then that's where you see people go actually to the actual herbs. I used to actually tell a couple people, I used to put people on and be like, try this herb or try that herb, like it'll help, because I'm knowing, like, you know what I'm saying, that's possibly what they need. But you know what I'm saying, I don't know. They don't know. I mean, I guess y'all are finding out now about like that, but you know, at that time period they didn't know, so it's just me new to them. Me new, yeah. All right, so Rome wasn't built in a day, and hating in reverse. So right now, I feel like you understanding that it's gonna take time to really manifest certain shit. Cause like, yeah, you could be trying to manifest it and say you want this, say you want that, but the other part of the manifestation is actually putting the work in. I'm keying back in on this, focused on the money. So what I'm saying is here, it's a little fuck, so much is coming. So what I'm getting is like, you gotta take time to focus on the money. You gotta put the work in. Like, you need to put time and energy into whatever it is you're trying to manifest. And the thing about it is, you gotta be with your intentions when you're doing the work and you putting the work in. Think about or like, damn, I can't think what it's called, but it's basically like, while you're doing the work, or like while you're doing work for something, or whatever work you're putting in, like always keep that intention in mind that you're trying to manifest something, or like your end goal, or like your purpose behind why you're putting in so much work. Because I feel like if you lose that focus of why you're putting in so much work, then you'll fuck around and kind of be like, damn, like you'll lose focus of why you're really working for it. And so it's like the manifestation won't come because you stop putting the effort in, you know. And that's the thing, like sometimes the universe only needs you to put in so much effort, you know, because they're like, yeah, we're gonna come through for you, but we gotta know that you're gonna come through too for the other half. Like, we're gonna do the 50 and then you're gonna do the 50, and that's gonna make the hundo, and you're gonna get what you want. You see what I'm saying? But if you're not giving the 50, and you know what I'm saying, they're giving their 50, they can't compensate for more 50. Well, they technically can compensate for more 50, but it's the lesson that you have to learn, that you gotta put the work in though. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's not just about speaking that you want it, but you gotta kind of like act on it too. So that's the divine feminine, divine masculine energy. The divine feminine energy is the focus on a desire, like what you truly want, feeling that connectedness to what you want. And the masculine energy is like going after it, actually taking action on it. And a lot of times, like, you know, some people act more out of the logical masculine energy today, and so they never really get a feel. Yeah, I was just about to say this. They act out of the ego more, and so they never really get a feel for the soul. And the soul is what really connects you to what you feel. Like, literally, when you're connected to your soul and your heart space, that's, and right here at the bottom of the deck, 808, put the work in. I'm really not putting these cards on my ass on me. So it's like when you're in your ego. So ego is like when you too focus on the logical, and then the soul is like within your heart space, the what you feel, the desires, the actual. I just heard in my head the actualization of actually feeling what's real. So I guess it's like, so, oh, okay, I'm getting it. So egally, you could think you feel away, but it's because your ego's hurt, versus then like actual on some hard shit, like I really feel that shit, like I feel that. Okay, let's see. All right, let's see what else. So, what about the ego and soul? I can't feel in reverse and negative. So you possibly could be now realizing what is negative and what is positive, because in the past maybe you were not connected to your feelings, or you were not connected to being able to feel in general. And I'm feeling like now you are starting to feel shit. So it's like you starting to see what's negative and what ain't good. So like, let's say if it's certain stuff you trying to manifest, you can see like, damn, you trying to manifest the outcome is low-key kind of negative. Like, so that's why it's not really coming to fruition. Or like if it is something that's not bad, or if it's something that's like borderline in the middle, I feel like you're seeing that like it's a greater purpose behind like why. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's one of them things. So if you don't got no motivation or really no real last reason why you trying to manifest that shit, then it's like, you know what I'm saying, it might not come. And it might still, because like I said, the other half of this, you got to put the work in. You can't just write it down and say, okay, I want that, I'm going to wait. You know what I'm saying? Because even with attracting in, it's like, it's still a part of it where you have to put action into, you still got to put that action into actually, like, focusing on it. Meaning, like, you got to actually keep it in the front of your mind, and you can't let other shit come and distract you away and pull you away, because it could be other shit that pop up. You like, okay, you know what? Never mind. I don't even want that no more. Then it's like you'll pick some shit over something that you really didn't even like. You'll pick something over some shit that you really wanted, and then the shit that you picked over was like what you didn't want, and then you kind of see like, damn, I made a bad choice, bad decision, and like you feel the karma of it because it don't do what the original thing you wanted to manifest was. And then that's also dealing with the patience. Because you can't just say, like, I want it now, and then, like, it don't come down, then you get mad or upset, or something doesn't happen on your time, and so then you feel entitled to be like, you know what I'm saying? And that's where you got to release that control, which I was going to play the crown chakra, but I don't know, I just felt guided through the throat, because I just feel like, you know, this is a time period where it's a lot of speaking up, right? So it's not only the speaking up, but it's also, like, finding the self-expression of what it is you want. Because on the what's in the card, it says speaking truth and expression, and this guy gets to the point to where you got to speak on shit that you know other motherfuckers gonna feel a way about, and the only thing that stop you from speaking on what you really want or speaking on like how you feel about shit is the fears. So if you have fears that you want to obtain something, trying to manifest something and say you want it, and then you doubting yourself like, nah, it ain't gonna happen because this happened last time, or you stuck on a fear or something. So you got to release that out so you can clear your system of that shit, so you can really start focusing. As they say, you got to clear out the old before you can get the new in. How you trying to manifest something new, but you still holding on to like old thought patterns, old ways of doing shit? It's not gonna work that way. You see it ain't gonna work that way when you literally are trying to do the shit, like, and it ain't gonna work. It just ain't gonna work. All right, so let me pull some oracles real quick. Ooh, nose. All right, animals, what wisdom does the collective need to know in this energy read? And also, y'all, if y'all would like personal readings or anything, or if y'all are interested in getting an oracle reading, energy reading, right now I do got a special bundled up for like where I do my oracles, energies, tarot, and I do my charms. It's all going for $20. You know, I just feel like shit, people need messages, people need confirmations, and shit, I'm here. You know, if it's any other type of readings, like, just ask. I won't talk about it publicly because that's, you know, it's my services. And so like, if you're interested in any other type of reading, you can DM me, or you can shoot me. I want to say my email is on my contact, in the description box below if you're watching from YouTube, and if you're watching on Instagram, just DM me or contact me through like the contact part on the page or whatever, and then just let me know and be like, either ask about the prices or just be like, I'm interested in getting it. So like, boom, let's say if you want to get the $20 reading, right? Be like, I'm interested in the $20 read. Then I'll be like, all right, boom, bet. Then I'll schedule the time, you pay, we do your reading, we good. If it's any other ones, if you just like, I want an oracle, I just need oracle messages, then we'll do the oracles. I'm not gonna lie, I'm really not taxing too much. I can really do oracle messages for $5. So $5 for one card, 5 for one card, 3 cards for 10. It's a really good ass deal, honestly. Because if you see how I do my readings, I don't just like, John is kissing Sally. Done, like, nah, bitch, I really get into it. Like, whatever energy is coming through, we're gonna challenge that shit out. But yeah, so y'all just hit me up if y'all need personal readings, and we're gonna see where it go from there. All right, so animals, what wisdom does the collective need to know at this current time regarding the situation of learning how to manifest or using the throat chakra more? All right. Oh, damn, shit. All right. Hold on. I'm only going to pick the ones that flipped over. And it was these two. Well, these 3, actually. The rest of these going back up. Okay. Bottom of the deck, Grizzly Bear, Power. All right, so we got partnership. Oop, oop, oop. Wisdom. And Raven. Shaman. I'm gonna read the one that's in reverse because I know it's got a set of what's names for if it's in reverse. So I'm gonna read that one first. Okay, so the Raven reversed is: have you forgotten about how magical you are? Have you let your energy bring you to the dark side? Have you been responsible with your magic? Don't let negative thinking undo your reality. So what I'm really getting with this is you possibly could have like lost touch with like realizing who you are, because I'm gonna also read what the cards say too. You are the creator and magician. You use your gifts for good. There is power in your wisdom and words. Connect with the elemental spirits and glide through the void. Claim your place as a keeper of mysteries. So what I'm getting is like you probably had lost sight that you could manifest, that you could create your reality because of possibly like worldly things that took you away from actually tapping in deeper. So it's like those surface level things, the surface level things is what pulls you away from the deeper side of shit. And that's where you really start seeing yourself like become disconnected with certain healthy routines, or you see yourself become disconnected within certain ways of trying to like handle, like, you know what I'm saying? I just feel like you see it. And I feel like now after seeing this, you're not getting an understanding of like, damn, so I possibly have been making the wrong choices. And that's the thing. A lot of these readings are not going to be like, oh, you're doing good. You're like, because that's the thing. We're not boosting fucking egos, bro. Like, we're literally going to tell you the real messages. And if you're not where you need to be, you're not where you need to be. And that's for a good reason, so that you can actually get to that point so where you can be where you need to get. You know what I'm saying? I feel like, and I'm not going to be a reader that's going to lie to y'all and be like, oh yeah, everything's great and fine and dandy. No, we're going to let you know we're fucking up when you're not where you need to be, because that's going to help you know, like, okay, I need to get this on track, or okay, I got to get back focused, or damn, I only got 1 week, and you might literally have 1 week and this is the confirmation. You know what I'm saying? So it could be anything, but take what resonates and, leave the rest for everybody else. I say got Moose, Wisdom. Let your head and mind reach the stars. Oh, see, I knew this is the card. Let your head and mind reach to the stars, yet keep your feet grounded on earth. Listen to the ancient wisdom in your soul, and the ancestors speak through you. You know much. So you already got like this wisdom, but the thing is, you got to keep yourself grounded to tap into that. if you're not grounded, if you're not rooted in your own energy, in your own self of being, and you're easily like, all right. So you think about a tree that's rooted in the ground, right? And that's why on that card, I don't know where it's at. I think I put it up already, but that's why on the roots card, it's I have like roots driven on the thing, because you need to get grounded securely within your energy. But then it's also the other part of it, which is understanding like, okay, I'm only gonna say this because I'm just getting this. You think about people that are buried, right? Our ancestors and shit are buried within the ground. So us connecting with nature is us connecting with, I don't know, y'all. I just got that downloaded to me, so I don't know. But moving on to the next card, Puffin, partnership. Woo woo. Accept yourself, your colorful personality. Feel confident about being you. You are a joy bringer. Let your community nourish and protect you. Ask for help. Teamwork will give you the best results. So this is definitely saying that like realizing that you're not alone, realizing that what I'm saying, it's kind of like what I just said, like connecting that you have those ancestors that have been here before that at times come through you, right? So let's say if you've been in a position where like there's been certain things that you're like in your mind about, right? You're like, I don't want to do this, I don't want to say that, but then like out of nowhere it just kind of like comes out. Sometimes they be your guides and your ancestors like pushing that fucking information out from you, because a lot of times we're not slowing down enough to be aware of the thoughts and the shit that's actually coming towards us. We just moving so fast. We on the phone all the time. We focus on everybody, like, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like when you do get into that position, that stuck position, the stuck position do put you at a point where you realize like what needs to change or like what needs to stay the same, and you know what I'm saying? And then when you do try to make shit stay the same, you still see like, okay, just because I changed that one thing, this was really the problem. You know what I'm saying? And it happens like that. So you got to trust it. All right, let me get one closing, and we're going to close out because we already at 20 minutes, and I want you to make that long, but I'm not going to cut the messages for no time. So, all right, what's one last closing out advice for moving forward in the future? All right. One card, please. And I think we got two. That's cool. All right, so you got White Sage, Protector, and then you got Horse, Freedom. I'm gonna just say what I'm getting right now. Make sure that you're protecting. Just make sure you're protecting yourself, because I feel like you're gonna get to a point where maybe in the past, right? You never had this ability to kind of be out there and do you. But I feel like that was because like you kind of was living out of this fear of like, it's kind of like what I said earlier about how like, if you're living in fear and you're trying to manifest something, or you're trying to bring something, or you're trying to experience something, the fear is going to low-key push it away, and you're going to manifest the fear aspect. So the it not happening, the it not, you know what I'm saying? You are an old soul. Your best friend is nature. What did I say earlier, right? Didn't I say nature is healing? I said you literally connect with nature is going to be the thing that... Your best friend is nature. Use your intuition to take you where you want to go. Awaken a powerful force within you. You are meant to create blessings with your magic. So literally realizing who the fuck you are, and realizing how powerful you are, realizing that you're already protected, because hell, you are a protector. You are someone that has that healing energy. You are somebody that has that tapped in intuition. So this could possibly be a divine feminine I'm talking to, and when it comes to energies, it could be a masculine energy that has feminine energy as well, and it could be a feminine that has a female that has masculine. And we all have both energies. But it's about balancing them out. So usually, a lot of men are in the masculine energy. They're in the more logical state. So they're not really in tune with the heart space. They're not really in tune with the intuition part of shit, right? Versus females, when you're in your divine feminine energy, you're more in your heart space. You're more in the I feel, the intuitive shit. That's why when you feel them nudges in your intuition, it's stronger. But that doesn't mean that, you know what I'm saying, you don't have the masculine aspect. Because I've seen some females that are way more logical than they are in the heart space or intuitive, you know? And that's because they possibly hold that divine masculine energy. And so, you know, I'm not going to really get too deep in that because that's a whole conversation for another day. And, you know, if I do post to Instagram, I know everybody will be like, whoa, da 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 da. Which I don't give a fuck. I said what I said, and it's proof in the fucking pudding. Like, those chakra, I'm not going to fucking stop. We are literally just we only have a gender because the simple fact is like this is the reality we live in. If you take away this reality, you take away the fact that we have gender here, you go to another plane, bro. We're literally just energy, masculine and feminine energy, literally. Fuck. That concludes the reading, y'all.